Yes, now, cue all the people that will call me a simp for the Far East. Yes, all hail the great China, hooray for Xi Jinping. Now, in the wake of the Black Myth Wukong video that I did a while ago, I had a lot of people in the comment section who think one of the main purveyors of wokeness in the West is somehow China. Might I ask, those of you who happen to believe this, have any of you ever spoken to Chinese people or gotten this perspective from anyone that wasn't in the Western Hemisphere? Aside from you being told wokeness is commie crap and China is communist, what makes you believe this narrative to be true? What does China stand to gain from promoting wokeness? And conversely, what does the West gain by making you believe this is all because of China? I've noticed that second part no one discusses ever. I wonder why. Considering this is coming off the heels of IGN writing that dreadfully pathetic pile of wank about a feminist revolution in China, how would you explain that one? That China is funding all of this, but somewhere along the lines, the tentacles grew some teeth and sentience and decided to bite the hand that feeds. If all of that and the 7 million SBI extortion fee was all bunk, that's some fantastically elaborate marketing. I can almost respect the hustle. China's main interest is to make money. It is also heavily dependent on exports. Why on earth would China want to tank industries and make its customer base poorer? How does China benefit from that? What exactly is the long-term goal here? That China cripples Western society through ideological poison, and we're told it's them, but still somehow mitigate the spread and influence of the poison to keep a strong traditionalist consumer base hungry for that in the hopes it's going to buy from the very same people that supposedly has decimated their entertainment sector and ruined the social fabric of their nation. Does anyone actually believe that? Or the other one is TikTok is spreading wokeness and degeneracy. Again, why do you believe this? First off, degeneracy has been in the West long before the emergence of Chinese communism. Weimar Republic, anyone? Secondly, the woke DEI thing is a continual outgrowth of the failure that is affirmative action and the civil rights era. Is that China's doing as well, is it? No, don't be absurd. But the go-to talking point is, oh, China's version is so wholesome, meanwhile the Western one promotes degeneracy. Anybody else notice the degeneracy is never our fault, it's always somebody else's? Again, Weimar Republic. The market caters, but God forbid somebody intervenes and makes society better. Oh, no. Our precious freedom must be preserved at all cost. As we bitch that no one does anything, as we all look at the landscape going, are we following in the footsteps of the Roman Empire? Again, Western society is littered with the 3S echelon, sex, shock, and stupid. Has been part and parcel of our social media long before the emergence of TikTok. If I was running an app that permitted people to post content, and that's the main genre that people were dominating the app with, and I wanted people to use the app, of course I'm going to push new users towards that content. That genre contains the largest volume of content on the damn app. That's not some sinister Machiavellian deviousness, that's just basic math. Why do you think when you go to YouTube Fresh and Clean you see viral videos and Mr. Beast? Same reason. With China, corruption tends to be kind of rampant, and so they will likely try some underhandedness to get ahead. They play to their strengths, in this case, bribery and subtlety. China's like a drug dealer in this scenario. The problem isn't the alluring seduction of the drug dealer. No, the problem is the weakness of the drug addict for continuously getting high. So here's my reasoning for all of this. America, ever since the end of the Second World War, has had a foe, the Soviet Union. It was billed as the freedom of the Americas versus the brutality of the Soviet Union. Classic good guy versus bad guy, right? For almost 50 years, this was the narrative, and then came the fall of the wall. No more Soviet Union. And ever since then, America has been a nation without an identity, the hero without the villain, the protagonist without the antagonist. And ultimately, America is just kind of there, desperately looking for something to fight since then. It's tried the Middle East multiple times, that failed. It's tried Russia again, the people are not buying the Ukraine nonsense. And now it's very hawkish on China, for some reason. Even though everyone knows it's never going to tangle with China head-on militarily, the same way it was never going to tangle with the Soviet Union either. Then again, reason never sells well, where sensationalist bullshit always does. Cheers for watching, and once again, I apologize for nothing.